Friday, November 22nd, edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here along with you, and a whole lot to talk about in today's video. Let's start off with a look back at yesterday. A lot of 50s for highs and a good chunk at the Piedmont. Then you hit 60s toward I-95 and even some low 70s along the coast yesterday. And everybody will have a milder day today. We're starting off the day. These are temperatures just prior to 5:30, and starting off the day with some milder air, just a little cool out there. Certainly not too bad. Even Boone sitting at 51 early this morning. On the radar imagery here, you're looking at some clouds spilling on in. I think we'll see a lot of those clouds as we go through the course of today, and a lot of showers associated with our incoming front. Even some snow back in the colder air in parts of Wisconsin and the UP and Michigan. And it's been some pretty good thunderstorm activity with this line moving through the lower Mississippi Valley and down into Texas. Kind of interesting to watch the progress of this front on the radar imagery there, spilling south through Texas, and certainly easy to see the effects of that front in terms of temperatures. You look down there in the Lone Star State this morning, and behind the front you have 20s and 30s, 70s just ahead of the front and much of the Texas coast and down into South Texas. And then behind the cold front, look at the expanse of very, very cold air spilling down through the plains. There's a lot of single-digit and even some sub-zero temperatures up that way, and that is that bitterly cold air that's marching in our direction. Now today, a lot of clouds, a few showers can't be ruled out. The best shower chances, though, will come in play tonight into tomorrow morning, as that front zips on through, lingering into tomorrow afternoon along the coast. Then the cold air takes over. This is going to be a big-time shot of Arctic air that begins to blow into the region tomorrow, Saturday afternoon, and it will be firmly in control by Sunday. There goes that cold air marching our way. Our temperatures around lunchtime tomorrow, about something like that. And then many Piedmont spots see falling afternoon temperatures tomorrow. And by Sunday, many Piedmont spots may only see 30s for afternoon highs. That's going to be a really cold day, and then a bitterly cold night coming up Sunday night into Monday morning. I think many Piedmont spots in the low 20s and probably some upper teens mixed in here and there. And then, of course, we get to our big system next week. I'll talk much more about that in just one moment, but this is the overview. That low pressure moving from the Gulf Coast up through the eastern Carolinas. That'll bring us a soaking rain event as we get into Tuesday night, lingering into at least a portion of Wednesday. And then high pressure gives us a chilly but dry Thanksgiving. European rainfall totals still very impressive across the region. Still looks like a soaker. And it looks like as the storm system's pulling away and the cold air blows in, it might be enough to kick over to a little bit of some snowflakes there in that comma head on the backside of this departing system. The best chance of seeing some of those snowflakes would be up in the mountains, but even the GFS and the Europeans even more aggressive actually with bringing a little bit of snow down to the Piedmont. I'll show you more on that here in the detailed modeling in just a second. I wanted to show you this. Appalachian has pushed their opening back to Monday or Tuesday. Beech Mountain's going to open soon. Cataloochee remains open. Sugar Mountain remains open. So there are some ski resorts available for you this weekend if you want to head up that way. And I mentioned the snow on the European model with that system next week. It is more aggressive with the cold air rushing in before the precipitation exits in the GFS, and so it brings a little bit more snow outside of the mountains. Now, let's get into some of the more detailed modeling here. This is the 500 millibar charts for the European model. This is valid overnight, Saturday night, Sunday morning. There comes our trough diving in. That's our midweek system hanging back to the west. That's what it looks like by Wednesday morning. Pretty potent little piece of energy there, and the trailing part of that trough tries to merge some of the northern branch energy, and that's what you wind up with by Wednesday evening as that system pivots through. So on the European, the solution looks something like this. This is early Tuesday afternoon. The rain spreads into the region Tuesday. That low pressure then develops to the northeast very slowly. That's Tuesday evening, and this is overnight Tuesday night. That's when the rain really cranks on most models Tuesday night across the region. And then again, you watch what happens with the upper level energy and kind of the comma head. That's when you could get some snowflakes. Now, let me mention this. We'll watch the temperatures as this moves in initially Tuesday. If there is any wintry precip as it first moves in Tuesday, it wouldn't last long. There's no parent high pressure to lock the cold air in. So if you're hoping for any snowflakes, they would probably be on the backside of this system. This is Wednesday morning. and then you transition to Wednesday afternoon. That is when the upper level temperatures and the upper level energy is crashing in, and that's when you could see a few snowflakes mixing in across the Piedmont during the day Wednesday, but I wouldn't count on that at this point. And then you get to Wednesday evening, and that low pressure is moving up the coast. And this does end as some snow in many mountain spots. And again, we'll see how that cold air behaves east of the mountains. Let's check the GFS solution. This is the 0Z run. Tuesday evening, overnight Tuesday, low pressure over the lowlands of South Carolina, and then lifting up the North Carolina coast around daybreak Wednesday. And again, you have that comma head on the back side when as the cold air kind of crashes in, you might see a few snowflakes as you get deeper into Wednesday. And then that system continues to crawl up the coast as you head into early Thanksgiving morning. Finally, let me show you the Canadian charts. That's Tuesday afternoon, and then there you go. That's Wednesday morning. Same deal. You have that comma head, deformation band type of stuff on the northwest side of that low. And that certainly looks to bring some snow to the mountains, and we'll see if any snow can make it east of the mountains before that system pulls away. Again, it doesn't look like a big deal. The temperatures for the majority of the system just not quite cold enough for a big winter weather event over the non-mountain areas of the Carolinas. Even for the mountains, a lot of this is going to be rain. All right, that is it for today's edition of the video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day and a great weekend, and God bless.